Hello everyone, this is Professor Harshada Raite from Department of Management Studies, K.K. Wagh Institute of Engineering Education and Research. Today we are going to see topic digital signature. The objective of this video is to understand what is digital signature and what is importance or what are the laws of electronic signature or digital signature in India. To proceed with it, one must understand what is digital signature. So let us first understand digital signature. Under section 21P of Information Technology Act, digital signature is defined as authentication of any electronic record by a subscriber by means of an electronic method or procedure in accordance with the provision of section 3. In India, e-signatures are given the same legal status as handwritten signatures. In fact, India has accepted electronic signatures as legally valid since 2000 with the passage of the Information Technology Act. Since then, the Government of India has promoted digital technologies for citizens and businesses operating in India. This has led to a rapid adoption of electronic signatures across India. Today, electronic signatures can be used in India in businesses settings and are legally admissible in court. Now, we will see digital signature under section 3. Section 3 explains the digital signature technology as subject to the provisions of this section. Any subscriber may authenticate an electronic record by affixing his digital signature. Second, the authentication of the electronic record shall be effected by the use of a symmetric crypto system, that is, use of private and public keys and hash function which envelop and transform the initial electronic record into another electronic record. Next, the private key and the public key are unique to the subscriber and constitute a functioning key pair. Digital signing is enabled using digital signature certificates, that is DSC, that contains unique private and public key pair that serves as an identity of an individual or signer. As per the Act, DSC, that is Digital Signature Certificate, is issued by the authorities known as CA, that is Certifying Authorities, after following a prescribed procedure. Signing using digital signature certificates DSC issued by CA, that is Certifying Authorities, is considered legal. Now let us see types of digital signature. There are 3 types of digital signature based on security levels, that is class 1 certificates, class 2 certificates and class 3 certificate. Class 1 certificates do not carry legal recognition since its validation is done on the basis of valid email and is not based on direct verification. In case of Class 2 certificate, the identity of the person is verified against a trusted pre-verified database. Whereas in Class 3 certificate, it is highest level where a person is required to be present in front of registration authority, that is RA, to prove his or her identity. Typically, Class 2 certificate is required for signing most of the documents. DSC, that is Digital Signature Certificate, is typically issued on a USB token containing the digital certificate based digital ID along with a personal PIN to sign. These were the types of digital signature. Now we will see electronic signature laws in India. According to Indian law, contracts are considered legally valid if two competent parties come to a verbal or written agreement. But if they choose to conduct business electronically, the contract is considered legally valid. This is made happen by Information Technology Act, which was passed in India in 2000. Electronic signature is used for making that electronic contract valid by using digital signature or electronic signature. Let us see now the IT Act and the digital signature. The IT Act states that contracts cannot be considered invalid solely because they are conducted electronically. To make it valid, the IT Act recognizes two types of legally valid signatures. First, an electronic signature that uses a combination of Aadhaar identity number and an electronic Know Your Customer, that is eKYC. An Aadhaar identity number is a 12-digit that is given to citizens by the government of India. eKYC services could include things like a PIN. Second, a digital signature that is generated using a asymmetric crypto system and hash function. This means that the signers obtains a digital certificate to verify the signature. As we know the two valid digital signature, we also need to understand 5 factors of the IT Act. Yes, according to the IT Act, 5 factors must be made in order for the e-signature to consider valid. In that, first factor is electronic signature must be linked to the person signing the document. This could be in the form of a government issued digital ID. Second factor, the signer must have control over the digital device at the time of signing. Third factor of the IT Act is alterations to document or signature must be easily detectable after the documents have been signed. Fourth factor of the IT Act is An audit trail must demonstrate the steps taken during the signing processes. And the fifth factor of IT Act is the signing certificate must be given by a certifying authority, that is CA, as we have seen in the previous slide, as recognized under the IT Act. These are the very important 5 factors of the IT Act. Now we will see scenario when e-signature are prohibited. Electronic signatures are allowed in most businesses setting, but there are few situations where handwritten signatures may be required, and that includes a negotiable instrument as defined in section 13 of the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, such as promissory note or bill of exchange. Next, where digital signature is prohibited is first a power of attorney, which is defined in section 1A of the Power of Attorney Act 1882. Next scenario where the e-signature is prohibited is a trust deed, which is defined in section 3 of the Indian Trust Act 1882. Next, a will, which is defined in clause H of section 2 of the Indian Succession Act 1925, including any other testamentary disposition by whatever name called. And last, the scenario where e-signature is prohibited is a contract for the sales or conveyance of immovable property or any interest in such property. So students, remember, e-signatures cannot be used or is prohibited in this 5 scenario or this 5 condition, else e-signature can be valid in India for valid contract. Let us now see uses of digital signature. In that, government. Digital signature can be used for e-filing of income tax returns, e-tendering on websites of government departments and ministry like Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation, Director General of Foreign Trade, Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Registrar of Companies. Digital signature can be used by employer while communicating with employees via email. Class 1 certificates shall be issued to individual or private subscriber. These certificates will confirm that the user name or alias and email addresses form an unambiguous subject within the certifying authority's database. Net use of digital signature is prominently used nowadays in healthcare. The growing adoption of digital signature in the healthcare industry can be attributed to the needs of administrative emergency and improved record or data system or management. Also, legislation has been passed in countries around the globe mandating the protection of patients' digital medical records, that is DMR. Encouraged by the resulting improvements and economic benefits, the sector is steadily taking a road to electronic signature solutions. Next most important sector, that is manufacturing sector, is also making use of digital signature. Manufacturing, engineering and automotive organizations are adopting digital signing softwares to automate different processes at their end to attain efficiency and cost saving. The organizations can convert these processes to complete online processes by adding digital signatures to their processes. The next very important sector which is nowadays applying electronic signature is financial services. The main idea behind the invention of electronic signature for banking was to simplify how financial institutions cooperate or operate. A digital signature is a technology with the potential of accelerating growth and speed of financial institutions. As well, all know a signature is a vital necessity in any banking institution. Financial and banking institutions have to accommodate the technology evolution like a digital signature as they emerge. Electronic signature for banking is one technology that can improve how financial institution relates to customers. This will then contribute so much to the growth and the success of banking sector at large. Let us now see some advantages of digital signature. The first advantage is saves time. Employee no longer have to wait for his employer or manager to return from a holiday or conferences for that signature. Digital signature ensures that businesses saves on cost and time with documents and contracts signed off with a click of a button. There are huge savings in cost and time, especially when the person required to sign is in a geographically different area. Documents can be signed off almost instantly from anywhere, be it a tablet, phone or computer. Digital signatures can seamlessly ensure this otherwise tedious task is wrapped up in a minute. Next, a second advantage is cost saving. Many companies also see significant cost saving with little or no expense in ink, paper, printing, scanning, shipping or delivery or travel expenses. There are also savings in another indirect cost such as filing, rekeying data, archiving or tracking. Third advantage of digital signature is workflow efficiency. With lesser delays, digital signature ensures better efficiency in workflow. Managing and tracking documents are made easier with lesser efforts and time involvement. Many features of the digital signatures help speed up the work process. For instance, email notification help remind the person to sign, while status tracking help to know at which stage the document is at. Fourth advantage is better customer experience. Digital signatures provide the convenience of signing important documents where every and wherever a customer or the person to sign is located. Salesperson do not have to wait for the customer to come to the bank or office. Documents can be signed off at the doorstep. This is ideal, especially in remote areas and smaller townships, providing improved and personalized services. The customer has the freedom to be anywhere and engage with the company, making services and businesses far more easy, quick, and user friendly. Next advantage of digital signature is security. When it comes to signature, authenticity and security is priority. Digital signature reduce the risk of duplication or alteration of document itself. Digital signature ensures the signature are verified, authentic and legitimate. Signers are provided with pins, password and codes that can authenticate and verify their identity and approve their signature. Timestamping provides the data and time of the signature and thus provide a track of the document, minimizing any risk of tampering or fraud. Security features embedded in digital signatures ensure that documents have not been altered without authorization. Sixth advantage of digital signature is legal validity. Digital signatures provides authenticity and ensures that the signature is verified. This can stand in any court of law like any other signature paper document. Timestamping, an ability to track and easily archive document, improve and simplify audit and compliances. Seventh advantage of digital signature is future validity. Digital signatures also hold validity in the future. ETSI PDF advanced signatures, that is PADES, with its EIDAS requirements have validity well into the future with its long-term signature format. Should there be far-reaching technological changes, digital signatures would still be valid for foreseeable future. Next advantage of digital signature, that is environmental benefit. As corporates and businesses become more conscious of their role in sustainability, digital signature is a step ahead in their efforts in reducing waste and being environmental friendly. It will lessen the cutting of trees, uses of electronics, traveling, pollution, or any kind of saving of natural resources. Last advantage of digital signature is business efficiency. Yes, the cost involved in integrating digital signatures into the work processes is relatively small compared to its benefit. With quicker contract turnaround time and reduced workflow time, digital signatures are ideal for both large and small organizations. Now, we will also see few disadvantages of digital signatures. First, disadvantage of digital signature is that digital signature will be highly dependent on the technology used to create it. If the technology advances as it does quickly, digital signature have to change just as quickly or lose their functionality. Second disadvantage of digital signature is to use digital signatures you have to purchase digital certificates that can be quite pricey. And last disadvantage of digital signature is that the user also have to purchase verification software. If you concentrate, these all are technical difficulties or disadvantages with digital signature. But now with advancement and use of technology in day-to-day life can make it more easier for us to use digital signature. With this, we will end with the digital signature. Thank you.